Hello, this is Benjamin with ARI, your website company, and the point of this video will be to go over the admin menu option that you have in the left side of your CMS editor. So first we'll start by clicking on admin, and in the drop-down, we'll go ahead and just click on account info. All right, account info. First you have the facility ID. Now this will be the internal number that we use to keep track of any interactions that we have with your dealership. The name will be your business name, and the email will be the email of the head honcho or primary contact that we have at your business. Secure. If this lock is open, it means that the HTTPS certificate is not yet in place and is pending. In order to get that HTTP certificate, you have to go through and request it. If you see this open lock, go ahead and get a hold of your implementation specialist if your site is not live, and if your site is live and it doesn't have the HTTPS certificate, get a hold of your account manager and they can help you to get that done. Billing information. This will be the person that receives the billing information. So you have the name of your business once again, primary phone number of your business, the email of that head honcho, and the unique customer ID. Next down, we have sites. Now, while your site is in the build phase, it will be an ARI-build site with some random gobbledygook in front of it, some random numbers and letters. Domains is all of the other websites that may be associated with your website. Should you have a separate page for your parts, a separate page for both power sports units or OPE or marine, all of the domains that are underneath your supervision will be underneath there. Redirects. Should you change your website address from an old one to a new one coming over here, we can set up a redirect so that even if someone types in your previously used domain, it will still redirect to the correct website. HTTPS audit. This is where in the process you are to getting that HTTPS certificate. It'll tell you how much progress you've made. Packages. This is all of the software that is included in your particular package that you have with your website. Themes. This is the overall look and feel of your website. It includes things like primary and secondary colors, where your logo is placed, where your phone numbers and address are placed, things like that. Components. These are visual building blocks that make up the overall aesthetic of your homepage as well as your internal pages of your site. Assets. Think of these as small buckets. Each one of these buckets has a paragraph of text in it. Those paragraphs of text are on various pages of your website. Let's say you get in a situation, you have a paragraph on your homepage, and you also want to show that same paragraph on your About Us page. Well, rather than retyping that paragraph completely from scratch, you can simply take the asset from the homepage and put it onto the About Us page as well. It saves you time. Layouts. This is taking those components, which are the visual building blocks of your site, and aligning them in a specific order to get the look or functionality that you're looking for. And then you have editors. This will only be used if you have the blog tool with us. This is where you will go into to make new posts to your blog if you have that tool. The tool that we use for that is SquidX. If you don't currently have a blog with us and you'd like one, make sure to get a hold again of your implementation specialist or account manager to get that set up. The blog tool that we have, in short, is a live blog tool in which customers can go in and have responses to your posts. Account users. These are all the employees that are assigned on, that are actually able to make changes within the editor. The thing that you need to set up an account user is first, last name, their business email, and then to set them up a password. Then you would simply email them the information. Now, of course, the first time logging in, if they just want to go in and reset their temporary password to maximize security, so to speak, they can definitely do that. To add in a user is pretty easy. We'll go through the process right now. Clicking on the green Add User. All right, first you do the first and last name. So just as an example, we're just going to go with Bob Fisher. Email, that would be bfisher@leadventure.com. Password, BOB2023++. As far as standards for passwords go, it needs to be between 8 and 12 characters. You can use uppercase, lowercase, a number, and a symbol. All of those are required to make a password. Again, we'll go BOB202023++. Phone number, this would be Bob's phone number, but because I don't have Bob's phone number, I'm not going to put it in there. But as you can see, it is not red dotted, so it is not required. The address would be the work address, and then you get down to roles. Think of these as setting permissions, what they can and cannot access. Dealer admin means that they can go literally into any of the features that they see along the left and make changes to everything. Dealer integrations. Do you want them to be able to view and change things that have to do with your integrations, such as Lightspeed or a point of sale integration? Leads. Do you want them to be able to go into leads and look at and respond to those filled out forms coming in from your site from customers? Orders. Do you want them to be able to view and process orders? Products. Since the newer version of e-commerce comes out, really the only thing that you're going to use the product manager for is to go in and change the prices that you see of the generic brochures that you see on the new models page of your site. If you want them to be able to set or change prices in that area, or change the order in which those particular manufacturers appear, change out pictures, for that particular area, then you want to have that checked. Dealer site. If you want them to be able to go into pages and edit them, you will want to have this there. And what I mean by that is the actual written paragraphs. Store. You want them to be able to get into the store and be able to configure different things for the store, such as payment gateway, shipping, initial address, things like that. Then you'll want to have that checked. Endeavor leads is legacy. So unless you are on our legacy e-commerce system, you will not want to have this checked. Legacy import export pricing. Again, this is for our legacy e-commerce product. So unless you are on that product, you will not want to have this checked. Dealer reports. Do you want them to be able to go in and not only access reports about the flow of information from your integrations, such as Lightspeed, but also get basic traffic reports like how many times a page has been viewed, top viewed products, top viewed pages? Then you'll want to have this checked. Now, do you have the blog tool on your site? If you do, and you want this person to be able to get in and be able to make blog posts, respond to customers, or in case you get a slightly negative response from a customer, you can go in and edit that response. You'll want to have that checked as well. And the last thing that you would do is click on sign up. Once that is done, it will lead you back to the initial page where it shows the list of all users. Then you'd go up here, click on the name of your business, and run that publish changes to set this user in place. Next, underneath account info, we have users. Again, this is just a list of users. Now, the only person that will actually be able to add and remove users is the only person within your business that is set as the admin. Now, if everybody has admin permissions, then you'll have to be careful that no one accidentally goes in and deletes either their own account or one of your fellow coworkers' account. So what I would suggest is only have one individual that has admin privileges, and then the rest of them just get all the functions that they need to have, but not have the admin permission, if you will, or role checked. And that is everything that is underneath the admin tab. Thank you for all your time today. Until I talk to you again, have a good one.